High-rise blazes erupt in Hong Kong shopping district. Frequent marijuana use linked to heart disease. Europe pushing for lunar time zone. Scientists reveal hidden corridor in Great Pyramid of Giza. AI learns to outsmart humans in video games and real life. 11-year-old retires with 52K Mercedes-Benz. Most followed woman leaves Instagram. Two of the world's top chefs in France are losing Michelin stars.
G'day and welcome to FUNDAY News. I'm Carrick. Thank you for joining us on this day, Friday the 3rd of March. Let's begin now with our top stories. A blaze engulfed a construction site in Hong Kong's shopping district late last night and continued early in the morning. Officials said the fire broke out around 11 p.m. local time on Thursday in the heart of Tsim Sha Tsui, a busy shopping and tourist area on the waterfront surrounded by shopping centers, several hotels, as well as some residential and commercial buildings. Police said 4 adjacent buildings also caught on fire, but those fires were quickly extinguished.
A reporter at the scene said the fire had spread down the building towards street level where hundreds of onlookers had gathered. Large debris was visible on the ground and an acrid smell permeated the air. According to the website of its developer, the Empire Group, the building under construction was a 42-story harborside icon intended to house the famous Mariners Club and a hotel. The 6 billion Hong Kong dollars redevelopment project was approved in 2019 and was expected to be completed in the first half of this year.
According to a study presented at the American College of Cardiology, people who use marijuana daily were found to be about 1/3 more likely to develop coronary artery disease compared with people who have never used the drug, while people who used a recreational drug only once a month or less had no significant risk. The results held true even after researchers factored out other potential causes of coronary heart disease, such as age, sex, and major cardiovascular risk factors.
Why does marijuana appear to damage the heart and blood vessels? First, it increases heart rate and blood pressure immediately after each use. According to the US CDC, marijuana smoke also delivers many of the same substances researchers have found in tobacco smoke, and these substances are harmful to the lungs and cardiovascular system. The American Heart Association warned in 2020, smoking or vaping any substance, including cannabis, should be avoided due to the risk of harm to the heart, lungs, and blood vessels.
With more lunar missions than ever on the horizon, the European Space Agency wants to give the moon its own time zone. This week, the agency said space organizations around the world are considering how to keep time on the moon optimally. The Space Agency's navigation system engineer Pietro Giordano said the idea came up during a meeting in the Netherlands late last year, with participants agreeing on the urgent need to establish a common lunar reference time.
According to the European Space Agency, the international team looking into lunar time is debating whether a single organization should set and maintain time on the moon, because clocks ran faster on the moon than on Earth, gaining about 56 microseconds each day. Further, ticking occurs differently on the lunar surface than in lunar orbit. ESA admitted this will be quite a challenge, with the time difference between successive new moons being 29.5 days, slightly different from the moon's orbital period.
A hidden corridor 9 meters long has been discovered close to the main entrance of the 4,500-year-old Great Pyramid of Giza. Egyptian antiquities officials said on Thursday the discovery within the pyramid, the last of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing, was made under the Scan Pyramids project that, since 2015, has been using non-invasive technology including infrared thermography, 3D simulations, and cosmic ray imaging to peer inside the structure.
An article published in the journal Nature on Thursday said the discovery could contribute to knowledge about the construction of the pyramid and the purpose of a gabled limestone structure that sits in front of the corridor. The head of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities, Mostafa Waziri, said the unfinished corridor was likely created to redistribute the pyramid's weight around either the main entrance, now used by tourists almost 7 meters away, or around another as yet undiscovered chamber or space.
Time on my own, I never thought I'd be here. Take your blessings with your heartaches too. It's so easy and so wonderful to know it's you.
学习，一切从今天开始。FUNDAY 英语。
Players of the Gran Turismo video game series have been competing against computer-generated race cars since the franchise launched in the 1990s, but the new AI driver that was unleashed on last week on Gran Turismo 7 turned out to be smarter and faster because it has been trained using the latest AI methods. This AI has been called Sophie, a powerful artificial intelligence agent built by PlayStation maker Sony. According to the company, Gran Turismo had a built-in AI existing from the beginning of the game, but it had a very narrow band of performance and wasn't very good.
The director of Sony AI America and project lead on GT Sophie, Peter Warman, said it takes about 2 weeks for AI agents to train on 20 PlayStations. PlayStation players will only get to try racing against Sophie until March 31st on a limited number of circuits, so it can get some feedback and go back into testing. The world's best Gran Turismo player are still finishing ahead of Sophie at tournaments, but average players will find it hard to beat and can adjust difficulty settings depending on how much they want to be challenged.
And we're off now to the land down under, where an 11-year-old girl who allegedly makes more than $133,000 a month says that she plans on retiring so that she can focus on her schooling. The girl, Sydney native Pixie Curtis, also revealed that she owns a luxury car despite not being able to drive it. With her mom's help, Curtis has her fingers in many pies, including her now multi-million-dollar business, Pixie's Picks. Sales of hair bows and fidgets really took off for the mogul during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Her mother Roxy Jasenko explained that the decision to retire wasn't made lightly, and it was made together as a family. She said, while it has been an amazing journey starting some 3 years ago, it was time to refocus with high school just around the corner. Now Pixie can focus on conquering high school. To celebrate the end of such a successful business era, Jasenko and Pixie's business will be helping others. She said the Pixie's Pick online store will remain. It will go back to how it began in 2011.
Selena Gomez is the most followed female celebrity on Instagram and is even ahead of social media titans such as Kylie Jenner. At time of speaking, Gomez had 382 million followers while Jenner had only 380 million. Despite this, Gomez announced that she was going to take a break from Instagram. She said, "I'm going to be taking a second from social media because this is a little silly and I'm 30. I'm too old for this."
Page 6 reported that on Thursday, Selena went live on TikTok saying, "I'm very happy. I'm so blessed. I have the best friends and the best fans in the whole world, and I just couldn't be happier." But she added, "I just have to take a break from everything." The media reported this is not the first time that she would be taking a break from social media. The singer has, in the past, on many occasions, taken a break from social media citing her mental health. She has been diagnosed with lupus and bipolar disorder.
2 of the world's top chefs in France have lost one of their 3 Michelin stars. The Michelin Guide confirmed in a statement on Monday that celebrity chef Giza's eponymous restaurant in Paris suffered a ratings hit. It's the first time the establishment on the banks of the Seine has lost the top rating it has been holding since 2002. Also hit was Christophe Coutenceau, a 3-star establishment that specializes in seafood and is located in La Rochelle on the southwest coast of France.
In a continuing downgrade that has hit renowned restaurants in recent months, the movie is yet another shocking announcement from the Guide. The Michelin Guide last October stripped 3 of New York's top restaurants, Carbone, Peter Luger, and Maria, of their stars. Though its impact has been questioned in recent years, the Guide, which is headquartered in France, can still transform the fortunes of the restaurants it endorses. It said 27 restaurants around France will lose stars.
And that's it for today. Thank you, as always, for tuning in for FUNDAY News. FUNDAY News will help you sharpen your English skills and keep you informed about international current events. Now, should you want to know more about other programs and keep learning about the world's most important topics in English, please click the link in the description below to join FUNDAY for free. I'm Carrick, your host. So long.